Welcome to Black America and Africa History. Have you ever heard of an ancient city called Timbuktu? Well, tonight let's take a journey back in time to explore its mysterious libraries. But there's a twist. This won't be your usual history lesson. No, sir. We'll tell this story like a bedtime story, calming and relaxing, perfect for winding down after a long day. So grab a blanket, snuggle up, and let's dive into the magical world of Timbuktu's ancient libraries. Timbuktu, what a peculiar name. Imagine a place so special that its name echoes through time. Nestled in the vast expanse of the Sahara Desert in present-day Mali, Timbuktu wasn't just a city. It was a beacon of knowledge. Oh yes, a city buzzing with activity, much like your favorite city. But nestled among the rolling sand dunes, Timbuktu had a secret. It was home to one of the largest collections of books in the entire world. Now, let's travel back to the golden age of Timbuktu around the 14th and 15th centuries. During this time, Timbuktu was part of the great kingdom of Mali. And Mali, oh boy, was Mali special. It was ruled by the magnificent Mansa Musa, considered to be the greatest king in history. Now, hold on to your blankets because here comes a fact that'll make your jaw drop. Mansa's empire stretched from the Atlantic Ocean in the west to the Indian Ocean in the east. That's right, from one ocean to the other. And Timbuktu sat proudly in the heart of it all. The journey to Timbuktu was an adventure. Imagine caravans of merchants and scholars making their way across the desert, trading not just goods but ideas as precious as gold. These caravans traveled along ancient trade routes like the Trans-Saharan trade route. They trekked for weeks, navigating by the stars, sharing stories around campfires, and when they reached Timbuktu, they brought their treasures, not jewels or spices, but knowledge. Now, let's visit the bustling marketplace of Timbuktu. Amidst the vibrant colors of spices and fabrics, you might spot a group of scholars gathered around, discussing the mysteries of the universe or the secrets of healing. For in Timbuktu, knowledge was highly valued. People believed that education was the key to success and progress, and Timbuktu was their treasure chest filled with the world's wisdom. Picture grand libraries like the Sankor Mosque Library, where the air is filled with the scent of aged paper and leather. Imagine walking between towering shelves, each holding countless stories waiting to be discovered. These libraries weren't just places to store books. No, they were centers of learning and debate. Scholars from all over the world flocked to Timbuktu to learn and share their knowledge. In the evening, as the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows across the desert, the streets of Timbuktu come alive with activity. Families gather in their courtyards, sharing stories and reciting poems by the light of flickering lamps. Children listen wide-eyed, dreaming of faraway lands and adventures. Some children dream of becoming great scholars like the ones they hear about in stories. They look up at the star-studded sky and ask questions that echo the curiosity of ancient scholars. What are those bright, twinkling lights up there? Are they also made of precious metals like gold? Their elders smile, knowing that these curious minds will one day carry on the tradition of knowledge. Now, let's meet some remarkable individuals who played a big role in preserving the knowledge of Timbuktu. Say hello to Ahmad Baba, an extraordinary man who loved collecting and writing books. He wrote more than 40 books himself, and his collection grew to include over 40,000 manuscripts. That's a lot of stories. Imagine walking into his library, stepping into a world of endless tales and discoveries. Now let's turn our attention to a majestic structure that stands as a testament to Timbuktu's commitment to knowledge, the Sankor Mosque. Not only was it a place of worship, but also a university where students from all over the world came to learn. Picture yourself sitting in one of its courtyards, listening to professors discussing topics like medicine, poetry, and law. The energy is electric with ideas flying back and forth like birds taking flight. As the call to prayer echoes through the streets of Timbuktu, people of all ages rush to the mosques. They come together as a community, united in their faith. Inside the mosque, they wash themselves thoroughly, a symbol of cleanliness and purity. Then they kneel down, facing towards Mecca, their hearts filled with devotion. But wait, there's more. After the prayers, the courtyard transforms into a lively space filled with discussions about everything from local events to the mysteries of the universe. Scholars debate, sharing their knowledge and challenging each other's ideas. It's a place where different perspectives come together and new ideas are born. Imagine listening to a group of astronomers talking about the stars and planets, or joining a discussion about the best way to help those in need. The Sankor Mosque isn't just a place for prayers and teachings. It's a hub of social life. Young boys play traditional games, laughing and making new friends. Meanwhile, mothers gather around, sharing parenting tips and stories from their villages. Even the tiniest details of daily life become moments of learning in Timbuktu. A mother might use everyday tasks like cooking to teach her children about measurements and fractions. Add half a cup of water and a quarter cup of flour, she says, guiding their hands as they mix ingredients for a delicious stew. The kitchen becomes a classroom where learning happens naturally and joyfully. The spirit of Timbuktu's libraries wasn't confined to the walls of a building. Oh no. It thrived in every corner of the city. Every home with its collection of books and scrolls became a mini library. Families would gather in the evenings reading stories aloud while enjoying a tasty dinner. The flickering lamplight danced on the walls, creating a magical atmosphere. When war threatened Timbuktu, the people knew how important their books were. They couldn't bear the thought of all that knowledge being lost. So they took extraordinary measures to keep their libraries safe. Men, women, and children worked together, carrying the heavy chests filled with manuscripts far away from the fighting, hiding them in caves or burying them underground. They made sure that these precious books were protected. And guess what? This hard work paid off. Thanks to their efforts, many of Timbuktu's books survived and are now treasured possessions of Mali and the world. When peace returned to Timbuktu, the people came together to rebuild their city. And with it, they wanted to bring back the spirit of learning. They rediscovered the hidden books, carefully cleaning and repairing them. Once again, the libraries of Timbuktu started to hum with activity, becoming a symbol of hope and resilience. But you know what? Timbuktu's story didn't end there. Its influence spread far and wide, touching the lives of many. Ideas from Timbuktu's libraries traveled across continents, carried by traders and scholars eager to share their knowledge. The wisdom contained in those ancient books continues to inspire people around the world. And get this, the spirit of Timbuktu lives on in modern-day Mali. People still value education and preserving their cultural heritage. They remember the lessons from the past and strive to create a better future. So, tonight, as you snuggle under your blankets, think about the amazing journey we've taken. We've explored the bustling marketplaces, witnessed the power of faith in the Sankor Mosque, and seen how ordinary life in Timbuktu was filled with learning. The libraries of Timbuktu serve as a reminder that knowledge is a precious treasure that can thrive even in the most unexpected places. If you enjoyed this relaxing tale of Timbuktu's libraries, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more captivating bedtime stories. Before we say our goodbyes, close your eyes and imagine yourself in one of Timbuktu's libraries. What do you see? What do you hear? What stories do you long to discover? Hold on to that feeling of wonder and let it guide you to sweet dreams. Good night, and until next time, may the magic of Timbuktu's libraries fill your dreams with wonder.